Let's see, where are we at in the conversation around today's event? So everybody knows you got the mother and the father, and they're in a different generation as you, and they're annoying as shit, but you're also annoying as shit to them. The difference is they have patience for you because at some point in life you used to be a child and used to kind of be fun to be around, and then you started watching culture on TV, and then you started trying to be somebody that you weren't, and they tried to rope you into following law and order. Then influencer came around, and the modern day kids, the ones that you think are so great because they're all viral, they're a virus, and they're being infiltrated by the Middle East, which is a sick ass existence. And they're really actually the fakest you could ever, if you could ever remember the Leave It to Beaver, they're literally pretending to be Leave It to Beaver with the terrorism of flying airplanes into the buildings. It's like the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's communism. Mona Van's family is literally over there pretending that they're American, and they're literally talking about Iranian in Farsi. About plotting and planning against the Americans. It's like, what? Get a fucking life. Think about all this shit. All that opportunity that these motherfuckers had in this country for the equality shit. And all they wanted to do is come to this fucking country and overthrow our already democracy that was working just fine with Donald Trump. Can you believe that shit? Because they didn't want to follow law and order, and they just wanted a free-for-all. Because they actually had to be a good person versus pretend to be a good person. And they actually had to do fucking work. But all they have ever done in their life is lived in wishes. And wishes come from abusing their people of Iran, which would be the example of how the Shah starved its people. So Mona Van is literally over there knowing that the Shah was starving the people. There's like video all over YouTube about it. And then she's over there telling everyone how she's the Shah. She was on the television. You made up the show named Shahs of Sunset. So that you could take out the Shah. But you thought you were being successful. Understand what I just said, and you'll understand how low in education they all are. They have no education. So they thought they were all making it big, showing off their daddy's money and shit. Trying to grow their income. No one liked that show. No one watched that shit except your people from the Middle East. Anyway, so then you had the opportunity to actually advance your culture to create something. I didn't even say it had to be American, but it definitely better be better than the Iranian culture. And so instead what she does is she fucking violates an American because somebody in their fucking cult tells her to. She's like, oh, so you're going to tell me that I'm going to get a free ride and I get to go to all these parties and stuff and build, and she calls it her brand. Her brand is to violate an American. That's her brand. In America. And all you Americans are just going to say, oh, well, when the other Middle Easterns are telling you how to feel and how to think, and you're not even going to notice. You're going to notice, and then what are you going to do? Pretend to be nice to their face. Because the one thing about Americans, and we know how to do, is have bad fucking attitudes. Know that a lot of shit's going on at your house, and then go to work, and then act like nothing's wrong. Anywho, women are absolutely incredible because they can't keep their mouth shut, can they? The View's told on everything that they've been up to overthrow the tyranny of The View is incredible. Everybody take a look at Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg and how they've actually joined forces with foreign nations to overthrow America. So has Anderson Cooper. So has AOC, and so has Tlaib. She was a spy within our own government to overthrow and tyranny this country. Because there was one thing that everybody should know about an American is you never turn your back on the United States Constitution, and you never behave like the way these people have behaved. You've never behaved like that. Even when the people couldn't stand Obama and they knew he was a criminal, you voted for him. At least the votes said that he won, but you know that he didn't win, right? It's our first stage in seeing what a Middle Eastern individual would be willing to do. Clearly, he is not African. Clearly, he invited Ben Crumb and gave him lessons on language. He clearly is not American. Look at his fucking face. Al Sharpton, you are mentally ill. He doesn't even have a college degree. Literally all opportunists, not willing to work an effort to get anything done. They have nasty personalities. They're nasty as hell. It's unbelievable. This ain't no free ride nation, folks. So just to let everybody know, when you are claimedly saying that you're an American, there's good and there's bad in America. And the bad is you're experiencing a lot of it, actually. You have depression. You get attacked by the market. Mona Van's experiencing all these emotions she's never felt before because she's an Iranian. And then she tried to be an American. So she's getting beat to a pulp by Americans and Iranians. But there's things inside a person that happen if you're an American. And they're not good. And a lot of people don't make it in any business because of the things that Americans go through. Because you're not a strong person. You're not actually an entrepreneur. So all you did at your Friendsgiving with Ashley Graham is embarrass the hell out of your entire cult, the entire community, and yourself. Fucking humiliating. Then I thought this, and then flash camera, person walking around the table awkwardly, taking photos. What? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? So they're making it as if it's a reality TV show? And then posting pictures that are all staged? And they're calling that creative. While she's engaged to someone else, so that she can torment and torture all of us in America. This is not just about me either. This is about not even Gary's followers, though. This is literally just about the people of America. Trying to take America and the culture that we've developed throughout history of Washington, George Washington, even before that, to distort it to be a sand desert. Why do you think these people in the Middle East live in a desert? It's because they've dried up all the energy with their fucking eat clean white shit. Now, white walls. See, that's where the villain shit comes in. Has nothing to do with, my skin's brown. I'm brown skin. Everyone has a different tone in their skin. My skin's melanin. It's unbelievable if some of the shit you come up with. It's all brand and imaging. So you don't actually really want to have a unified country. You want to fight. It's all these people, these kids want to do is fight because they don't know how to handle their emotions. I dare you to ask them a question about their content. You have to ask it like this. What is your content about? What do you think the purpose does for your audience? Ask something like that and see what they say. How many fights have you gotten into already today? All of this is stemming from social media. That's how awful these people are. But they're so friendly. Be kind. Let's do the 12 and a half emotionals. No, thank you. Melanin. Melatonin? No, melanin. What's melanin versus melatonin? I'm not sure. I know what it is.